Hey guys, so in this video, we're going to be ranking every single classic Mythic level. And the reason I'm not doing any platformers for this is because, one, I don't like platformers, and two, there are two different types of modes in the game, and it doesn't feel right to put them on the same list. If y'all want me to make a part 2 to this, or I rank the Mythic platformer levels, then I will do that as a separate video and stream. Right, and then, oh, I forgot to set up my chat. All right, now I gotta set up all these. So, please here, let's know. Okay, so Astralith first, and then, I'll set all these real quick. So, see, there's rage quit. There we go. Questions beforehand. I feel like I should set up the rest of these, but honestly, I really don't feel like spending another 5 to 10 minutes searching all these up on YouTube. First up, we have Astralith. For Astralith, I feel like it's a really good mythic level in terms of like being one of the first mythic levels to be rated, but at the same time, I feel like some parts were like the third part after the second transition, it's like very hyper realistic almost kind of art style, but then you have parts like that the spider in the middle, and that part's very like simplified art, and I feel like while it is good for Mega Collab, at the same time, it just the art style changes a little too much for it to be S tier. And while the animations are amazing, that puts it in A tier. The inconsistency with the art style puts it in A tier. Like it is by all means, it is a good level. It isn't the best of the best, and it is one of the first mythic levels, so it's understandable why it would be a little inconsistent with some things, but at the same time, that doesn't save it for me in terms of keeping it up here in S tier. All right, next is so for Rage Quit. Um, Honestly, just an utterly masterpiece. I don't know how he managed to make this level in such a short time for, what is it, the Wabu Stereo Madness remake contest? I think that's what it was for. Blee is just a master at creating, honestly. There's nothing else to be said about him, really. And Rage Quit, honestly, is one of his best levels besides Final Orbit, which is better. Considering the difference in like quality from Final Orbit and Rage Quit, I'm gonna put Rage Quit in like, I'll put it in high A tier for now. I'll probably put it behind something else in S tier. I'll just move it in S tier. I'll put it at the top. It's definitely above Astralith, in my personal opinion. I think Final Orbit is definitely Bleed's best level by far. And next is Berserker. And I have my opinions on this level. That's for sure.
Killed it, it's murder. Go crazy, berserker. Killed it, it's murder. Go crazy, berserker. Killed it, it's murder. Go crazy. Killed it, it's murder. Go crazy.
This level, Berserker. Um, if I'm gonna be honest, this is one of my least favorite mythic levels to ever exist. Like I'm gonna put it in D tier ahead of time. Um, the thing about this level is that it's just like one, it's so inconsistent with the decoration, like incredibly inconsistent, painfully so, and it just like I just can't get around to liking it at all. The Some parts feel very random. Hold on. Sorry, I just killed a fly, I think. No, I didn't get it. Oh well. As I was saying, some parts feel overly random, and then like with the random car that just pops out of nowhere, and then the whole skeleton driving down the road, and also a lot of, especially at the beginning of the level and the end part, the decoration feels so poorly done. It goes from like a 1.9, I guess, looking style, or like I guess maybe 2.0 looking, to like really decent art, better than anything that I can make art wise. But at the same time, it's just so bad in my personal opinion. Like, no offense to the creator, it's just not a level that I like at all. And like the whole Jason thing in the background, it just none of it fits together really at all. Like the whole theming, sure, it's like all very chaotic and that fits perfectly fine, but in terms of everything that's going on in the level, it just does not work. I know a lot of people like the level, and good for them. All right, next cap soon. So honestly, at first, I really did not like this level at all. I really didn't. But over time, it did grow on me. Not to the point where I really like it as a mythic level, but enough to where I don't hate it as much as I did before. And, watching it back now too, I think one thing that it does good is that even with the different creators that made their different decoration parts, it still looks consistent. Like even though they all have their different styles in between parts, it still fits together very well. If one creator made every single part, I wouldn't be surprised because every part just matches, even with the differences that they have with each part. And like it's nowhere near my favorite mythic ever, but I certainly don't dislike it as much as I did before. And honestly, it's just not a bad level. It's nowhere near the top for me, and I would put it higher up, but I'm just really not a fan of the art style too. The art style is too simplified and kind of like cartoony for me, and I used to put it lower because of that. But I'm not going to because obviously I like it better than I did before. But yeah, in total, it's not bad, it's not good, it's just kind of okay. Now the next level, WannaCry, very controversial level because of some of the effects, and I'm gonna tell you all ahead of time. I really like this level. Like I said, I really love this level. I do think that the last part with the clown is a little overkill on the effects. I do agree with a lot of people when I think that like the last part, like the part here in the thumbnail of it, is a little extreme with all the effects and like how small you are compared to how zoomed out the screen is. It is a little overkill, but honestly, I think that Kira 999 wait 9999 I think that they're really good creator, and honestly one of my favorite creators personally. And I know that's a hot take for some people, considering a lot of people don't like how much Kira splashes effects on the screen. But honestly, yeah, I think that it just really matches with the intensity of the songs that he uses. And then the pre-drop is just so good with the effects. And I know a lot of people don't like the 3D in the very beginning of the level, and honestly, I can understand why it is irritating. It Whenever I was first playing the level, it took me forever to get past that first 3D part, just because it's not a perspective that most people are used to in Geometry Dash, and that's perfectly understandable. But I think in total, the level is just peak, honestly. It's just really good. So yes, I'm putting this in the top. And honestly, when it comes to Rage Quit versus WannaCry, see this, like, doing this feels wrong. Like that doesn't feel wrong as much as putting that one in front there. Yeah, I'll keep that there. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah, that works. I don't know why I'm debating putting this one lower, even though this is an amazing level. All right, next is Button Masher. I also have my opinions on this one, just like Berserker. Not as terrible or harsh, but still, I don't like this level really. Okay, Button Masher. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with this level. This level is, it's a level. I do like the part where it goes into the different arcade machines and it has the animated part going on through all the different arcades and stuff and referencing back to the other event levels. I think that part's really cool. But honestly, the rest of it is just really, I guess, epic rating worthy gameplay. Not gameplay, decoration, and it's just kind of basic. And honestly, I feel like the only reason that that level got Mythic in the first place is because Viprin worked on it. Usually I would say, like, no offense to Viprin, but personally I don't really care. I think there was other creators that worked on it, so no offense to them, but this level is just not, it's just not it. I'm gonna put this above Berserker just because I really dislike Berserker. This level is, I think I'm gonna place this one lower than Berserker. Next we have GD Gangster Rap.
Guess who's back with the rap debut? It's your boy Boom Kitty with the GD crew. Got the sick new flow with the bass down low. Back on top of the charts since 2.2.
I'm so tight with Robbie gave me 2.3. You have more hair, but I have more demons, and I keep my cool while you can't stop screaming.
Call yourself a pro, but you play on your phone? I spray bars on your girl, that's why they call me Cologne. I'm a first-rate dasher, every vid is feature length. My dedication's epic and my knowledge is my strength. I've been hella legendary since the game was in my hands. Now my mythical tales are told across the dash land.
All GD players, put your hands up. All GD players, put your hands up. All GD players, put your hands up. All GD players, put your hands up.
When it comes to dash music, music, I am number one. Waterflame, Tamanite, you guys are done. When a level drops and you hear a fat beat, then you know it must be Boom Kitty bringing the heat.
GED players, put your hands up. All the GED players, put your hands up. All the GED players, put your hands up. All the GED players, put your hands up.
So I know the thing about this level is that it's supposed to be like goofy and silly and that's not meant to be taken like really seriously. But it really is just one of the cringiest levels in the game that's rated. And I just can't get around to liking it. Like I would say like there are a couple of parts that are pretty catchy, but very, very few. Like, I get what it's going for and I get it's trying to be silly and stuff. It's just not my type of level. It really isn't. I can't do it with this level. It annoys me so much. And I have to put it, I'm putting it below Berserker for now. I might switch these two spots out because I just like these almost equally. But for now, put it right there for now. Actually, I might move this later, but for now, this is where this stays. Alright, next is Out of Place. Alright, Out of Place. Now, I think this level is really, really cool. The decoration is amazing, honestly. Like, it is top tier, and for how unique the decoration is, it is a really, really cool and interesting level, and the way that it's executed is really unique. The only thing I don't like about this level is how long it is, especially for how slow it is. I wouldn't have a problem with it being long if some parts were just a little bit faster. Whenever I was first playing it, it got annoying at a point because of how slow it is and how long it is. But for me personally, that just kind of like messes with the score a little bit. It's still not a bad level at all, which is why I'm putting it in A tier. There's just some parts of the level that I don't like. Overall, it is a really good level though. But that's just why I'm not putting it in S tier. Alright, next is Alien Dream Emulator. Okay, now to start off with this one, this is one of my favorite Mythic levels ever in the game. Like, out of all of the levels that have ever been released that are Mythic, Alien Dream Emulator is one of my favorites, if not my favorite of all time. This level is just good in every aspect. There's not a single part of this level that I think is bad. And now I know there's that one part, the last gameplay part, that is a little over the top with how much flashiness it uses, but honestly, it's just the perfect type of decoration and effects to use for such a build up to get to the point that it gets to. There's nothing poorly executed about this level whatsoever. Once again, this is another Kira level. Same person that made WANNACRY. I really like Kira's levels in every way, and I'm putting this one at the top levels that I for my ranking. Next is Final Orbit. Final Orbit by Blee is honestly just a masterpiece, and also MSM12's, I think that's his name, or her name. The animations that they made are just, I don't know how you do that 3D at the beginning. Like, genuinely, how do you make that animation that good in a game like Jump Dash? I just don't understand it. How do you do that? That combination of creators, Blee and MSM, can just make, I feel like, masterpieces back to back over and over again. One of the best levels in the entire game. And I'm putting it, honestly, I should be able to put this in the same category. Like, these two are just together, because neither of them can beat each other. They are just that good. I have 20 left, and what I think I could do is just 10 per video. So what I'll do is I'll end the stream here, and then I'll do a video on it, and then the next two videos will be the next 10, and then the next 10 after that video. But yeah, this is my ranking so far. I hope you all are excited for the next stream or video, whichever one you decide to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.